Finke, we're going to win it this year. Now they say that third time's the charm. Oh, this is going to be our year.
Same old, mate, same old.
Get back in!
Told him I don't care what happens to the car, you've got 20 minutes to make up, get the job done.
So we're currently just filling up the cars. We're in Wilcannia right now. We've been going since 3 AM today. It's now 12 and we're going to keep going until probably 8. So the plan is to get into Port Augusta tonight and then get into Alice the day after. But so far we are making very good time. Nah, I haven't been that bad.
Yeah.
Haven't been that bad. As long as we've got me here, that's all that matters.
Finke 2025 has a different feel this year. Justin's not racing the trophy truck, and Ashton and Christian are on a mission to turn the past 2 years of P1 qualifying into a box position for the 10 car. The convoy out to Alice Springs also has a different feel because the twins are travelling out with Mia and their partners with no camera crew. And with Justin and Sarah flying in closer to race day. Days of driving is a chance to clear their heads after spending weeks burning the midnight oil prepping the car for one of the toughest off-road races in the world.
Finally made it to Alice. This is where the trip does actually start. So I think that we're going to go find camp, perch up, jump in bed, wake up tomorrow and just get right into it, eh?
Yep,
Yeah,
so let's
okay.
go.
Sweet, let's get into it.
For the first time ever this year, we're heading out to Finke without Mum and Dad, just me and the twins, and I'm really excited. Normally every other year I fly into Finke with Mum and the boys meet us there and they do the big long drive. But this year I got to join the boys and it was definitely cool, saw some new things, and there was a lot of goats.
Making food for the fam.
What are you cooking?
We got some steak cooking up, butter basted in a pan, all that. So yeah, it should be pretty good by the time that I'm done with it.
No, literally.
Is this good food? Does that not look f***ing awesome?
Oh.
Pretty good.
The funny thing about twins, like, why are they freaking cuddling as if?
Look at him though. Christian's over his shoulder.
3,500 kilometres from the east coast to the geographical centre of Australia. You know, that in itself is a big feat, and you know, for a couple of 21-year-olds and their 18-year-old sister to travel 3 days across the country without mum and dad, this is their first big trip on their own. We just couldn't afford that additional 6 or 7 days, you know, sitting in the car to get there and back. So we gave the kids the job. And part of the learning, part of that passing of the torch, you know, they've got to get the car out there, they've got to work out the fuel burns and the kilometres and watch their sister and stay safe and all the rest of it. And that's a big part of the Finke experience is actually getting out to the Geo Centre of Australia and getting back.
Finke, to our family, I mean, we do a lot of events here in the US, everywhere. Finke is one we really don't like to miss. The whole family's together. racing. The boys are excited. I'm quite nervous, but it's a family sport, so we're always together and we're always having fun, and it's one that we wouldn't miss.
This year, Finke's going to be a completely different feeling. The whole Finke thing started out obviously as a passion project for me, something that I always wanted to do. And now that passing of the torch has happened in Mexico, I'm super excited for Finke this year. The number one question that I'm getting out of everyone is, how does it feel not racing? Excited to go out there and support my boys. I know they're capable of winning it. Finke for me was always a bit of fun, but for the kids it's a lot more competitive. They need a competitive team behind them. They need somebody driving them. They're still kids. Kind of teaching them everything I know about people and bringing a team together, and I'm excited for my job this year. I really can't wait to get out to Finke and more or less crew chief the boys and really support my kids and try and put them right on top of the box, and I think this year they can do it. I think Mexico gave them a big boost. I was concerned in Mexico. I didn't say it in the last episode, but I was very, very concerned that they were going to do something silly and knock that truck out of the race, and they got their heads on now. They're starting to get their heads on, and I think they're mentally more prepared to win the race. I think they know what it takes. They know the work that they have to put in, and the things that people don't see behind the scenes. The month leading up to Finke, they're not coming home till 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning prepping that car, because there's nobody else responsible for it now. My race team is gone now. My truck's been sold in Australia, and it's all on them. So there's no one to blame this year. If they get it wrong this year, they'll learn from it, and that's what this sport is all about.
There isn't a doubt in our minds that if everything can go right and go smoothly, we have a very good chance of going first in 10 class. If our car doesn't have issues, it's shown that it can perform. I don't know if it's the car or the drivers, or maybe a mix of both, but we're really confident in the ability to get out there and get it done. Going through scrutineering with our dad's truck made it a lot easier, just only having to deal with one car. But even though Dad didn't have his car this year, me and Ash in the 10 car were actually sitting right behind Dad's old truck with the new owner. So it's kind of like the same it's been in previous years. So now, not having a full race team that's there and dedicated to the car, everyone's jobs have shifted around a bit. Me and Christian do the mechanical work. Dad makes sure that we have parts. Mum does the administration, and me is really good at filming things, making sure that we've got tools or whatever we ask for. So it works well.
If they were half-assed about it, or they didn't have the talent to do it, we wouldn't have bought them that 10 car. But we did, and they haven't had the success that I think they deserve in it, They deserve to be running out the front without the mechanical issues. on the flip side of that, I think they're already out driving that car. They're already out driving that 10 car. I think they're too fast for that car. But that's the part of 10 car racing that the maturity that I spoke about before, that's the maturity that I think they're developing. I think they know they can't drive it at 100%. So once again, I think they've got the mentality this year, they've got the vehicle to do it, they've got a special little car there that they love it, and I just want to see if they can get it out the front.
We're here at Finke with Patriot.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, hopefully we win it, boys. Bring it.
Yes, boys.
Yes. So it is day one of the Patriot Racing. We're out here for Prologue. We've gone first in class 2 years in a row, so we're hoping to make that 3. Going to get changed now, go out for our Rookie lap, and then we are off the line racing at 8:22. So it should be a very fun, very fast-paced day, and we're just keen to just get out on track and just see if we can go 3 foot 3. Very keen over this morning, the Prologue kind of at the pace over what's going to happen over your race weekend. So keen to get out there, hopefully get another first in class, and yeah, we'll just go out there and see what we can do.
The downside for this year is the kids haven't raced that 10 car since Finke last year. They literally have not been in the car. That's going to play a big part in this year. You know, that muscle memory, seat time is what off-road racing is all about. You know, they're getting used to the feel of the trophy truck. To go from the trophy truck back into a 10 car, that's a big change. That's a huge change. So I'm interested to see how quickly that comfort level comes back for them. I don't think they're going to really be prepared for that change.
That ringer is way too soft.
Two turns in on the rebound, and then 3 in on the short on the compression, and 1 in on the medium on the compression. And the long tubes are exactly the same.
The car was real rolly, real.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well that's the short tubes. Yeah.
All the cool hover spins are adjusted right. Yeah, should be good. They're the same at length, so they should be fine.
Through the phase to get where we pray. We champion made, ain't nothing I changed. The streets that we paved, they throw on parades. Hey, nobody can hate on the road that I played. When everything's settled, let's see who remains. From dusk till dawn, from night till day. Hey, checking the game, was never afraid. Just calling my name, they fall into place. The land of elite, the home of the brave.
Game plan for this weekend, it's just the family this year. We've toned it right down. We are focused more than ever on getting these kids a win. They've qualified out the front the past 2 years in a row. They've ran at the front. They've led the race the past 2 years in a row. A couple of stupid incidents. We put a lot of work into the car. Ken at High Talk, Matty Sprite at Pits, thank you so much for all of your help. Let's see if we can finally get this done. We know they've got what it takes. So today's going to set the pace for them. We'll see how they go in qualifying. If they can get the thing out the front, then it's just going to be about maintaining for the weekend. So here we go. We're back. Finke 2025.
The sunny is.
Oh, yeah. The pressures of having to qualify first 3 years in a row, it's a lot to think of, but once you're lined up on the line, you don't have any choice. It's just time for action. Our number one competitor is Sam Bentley. He's the same age as us and he rocks up to win and not just to race. They're the exact same as us, so it's fun always going head to head with him.
Too easy, bud. Get easy.
Let's go, boys.
Lovely, you're coming into that right. Good, mate, good.
He's on the pedal, eh? All right, let's get down to the truck. Yeah, give them the starling. They're 0.2 of a second difference through the midsection. 0.2.
Hold it, yeah. Yeah. All right, just watch the way, just get it, good. Yep. Hold the line, I know sharp turn. Watch all of the water, I stay high. Fuck. Are you good? Just use your hand and wipe off. Yeah, very good. All good? Yeah. Sorry. Doing good, mate. You're ripping it.
There's a great Class 10 battle happening right now, as you'll see the Montesalvo twins throw it into these corners, using that turning brake, getting out on the berm, riding it hard, but that's the way you got to drive these Class 10s. Plenty of RPM, plenty of clutch, plenty of turning brake. You've got to keep the momentum up.
Twins got 5:15, Sam got
4 seconds!
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, they do it again.
Oh my god.
Oh, they got this. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's wait in there. How'd it feel? How'd it feel?
Wet, but Prologue, mate.
Go did it.
Wasn't your fastest lap?
Huh? Yeah, it was wet out there. It's still fast. It was wet.
Got him by 4 seconds, Russ.
Same old, mate. Same old.
Yeah.
Sick, mate. Well done. Well done. Good. Well done. Hey, number one, babies. Number one.
It's, you kind of get a bit more nerves when you got to hold up the same thing that you've done in last year's. When you come into something new, you don't really have any sort of like pressure on you to do anything. But we've gone first 2 years in a row. This is the third year. The heart was definitely pumping a bit. The lap we ran it clean the whole way until the stadium section. They did put the water truck out, so it was just wet. There was no way of getting around it. You kind of just had to hit it. So we got a bit corners that probably could have gone a bit faster around if it wasn't so wet. But if I'm having that issue, then everyone else is. So it's not that big of a deal. But we went first in class for the third year in a row. Done.
But Sam, mate, Sam, through that midsection, you guys were 1 minute 11.7.
Yeah.
He was 1 minute 11.9, dude. He was pedaling hard, dude. Boy, 5:15, bruh.
Huh?
5:15.
What were you last year?
In a 10 car. Dude, well done.
We were on pipe.
Oh, mate, you were on the pedal. Well done.
We were on pipe. But with that early morning sun in your face, I mixed with dust on your visor, and I wasn't wearing sunnies. I didn't see anything. That whole hour, I was just sitting there and just letting Christian do the work. I'm kind of just there to be the hype man. He knows where he's going and what he's doing. I just tell him that he's doing a good job and just get into his head.
So tactic this year, we obviously want to run the car hard, run it fast, but because of what happened last year from trying to push the car too hard, we just want to back it off just a bit, just kind of take care of the car on day one to see where we are going to be sitting on day two, and then make the day two choice off of that.
So we have just left camp in Alice. We're heading down to the Finke end. It's about 4 a.m. I like to go nice and early so I don't get the traffic. I'm with Taylor in the Ram, and I've got the ST5 behind me. Mia and Boston are in the Jeep, and then Justin and Sarah will be in the chase car. Yeah, stay tuned.
Morning, so it's just gone 6 o'clock. I'm here at Bundoomba, got the water tower right behind me. I'm at the 135k mark. We just ran into Sarah and Mia on the road. They're heading down to the Finke end to set up camp to receive the kids. So I'm running chase. I've got all the spares in the back, got all the tools in the back. Hopefully we don't need them for this week. All we got to do is the boys just got to get the cars into Finke, get them in really, really clean this year. So I'm going to stay in front of them, and fingers crossed, this is the year.
So the boys have qualified first, and now it's time for race day. I reckon they're going to crush it.
Off and racing the Robinson truck. Sounds so good in that cool, crisp air here in Alice Springs this morning.
He squats down, builds those revs, plenty of wheel speed to try and get that truck up and moving as fast as he can.
Yeah, these are 2 of us, yeah? Yep. get it done. Alright, you know what I do here. I don't have nose. Take it easy, let's stay here we go. West. Yeah. Let's stay high. Yeah, on the corner. It's time at the party. Yeah.
The car's feeling good, I'm feeling good. We have the first couple of Ks done. For Finke, I know for me, it takes me like 10 to 15 Ks just to actually settle in, figure out how it's all working out. So really just trying to get there, really just trying to get comfortable in the car and then figure it all out from there.
2, yeah. Right, 2, yeah. Good, mate. Green. Green, left 1, green, right 2.
Right, first cars have left the line. So we've got Trav Robinson, new four-wheel drive Mason. He's putting a big gap on his brother Bo. Bo's behind him in the two-wheel drive. And then you got the Kiwis in the twin turbo. Geyser coming really, really close on Bo. So we're about 10 minutes out now. I'm watching the YouTube live. I'm watching the maps on Rally Safe. I'm watching my race results for the checkpoint times. I hope Sarah's already down there at camp, but we're only minutes away now. Now it's starting to get exciting. All right, Trevor Robinson. Robinson 1, 2 and 3. All right, just left Deepwell, so we just watched the Robinson boys come through. Got Trav Robinson is leading by a country mile. He must be 3-4 minutes in front of his brother Bo. Bo came through in the Mason, and that Boston in the twin turbo Geyser was like not even 20 seconds behind Bo. So that is a hell of a trophy truck race. Twins are just about to hit Deepwell. I've got the Rally Safe up. I'm going to start heading north, so I'm about 50k in front of them, which is my plan for the rest of the day. So I'll keep watching the checkpoints, seeing how they're pacing, and hopefully I can just sneak into Finke in front of them and get across the Finke River. So I'm having a mad time. This the nerves and the heart and everything. This is just as good as being in the truck watching your kids going for a win at Finke. So yeah, pumped.
Left 1, movement, right 1, ready, left 1. Right. Yeah, you're good. Check. Press the right 1. Good, mate. Right 1. Bring it.
Getting to the first checkpoint on day 1 being Deepwell, it's a good gauge just to rethink how you're doing in the race. We know there at that point that we're feeling good, looking good, going fast, haven't done anything dumb, our car's performing well, and then we just got to race and get ready for the big bumps.
Left, 3, go over the right. right 4, tight.
I know that the qualifying track of Finke is not an accurate representation of what the racetrack actually is. We qualified at 5:15, so we know that there are lots of Class 1s and trophy trucks behind us. But up until the 60k mark, it's all quite fast. Tons of turns where the Class 10 and us go well. But after we cross over the road, we know that there are some massive bumps coming up where the Class 1s and the trophy trucks are very, very quickly going to come around us.
Left 2 over the road. There's a car. Move over. Yeah. At some point, a trophy truck.
Having a big heavy truck coming up at you when you're in a car that is way right on a ton. If you don't know it, you're going to get into a situation that you definitely don't want to be.
It's good though because we're coming into the bump, so he'll just off. Yeah.
Now, when you get passed by one trophy truck, yeah, that's terrifying. But when you see a Class 1 behind you, or you move over for them, they get passed, or you got to veer back in, and then there's a trophy truck on your door, that's definitely terrifying. We were not expecting him to be there.
Left 1, and then left 2. Oh, there's another car. I just hold to one side. I did not see that one. Yeah, that's one. Great. Getting hell. Left 1, drain, right 2. Drain. Left 1, drain. Yep. Oh, it's so dusty. Left 1, drain, right 2, open.
So we're out of the bumps, into the flats, we're just cruising, we come into the dust, out of dust, and there is a truck there. We think that he had a crash with the Class 1 car that he was chasing, had to veer around him quick. That's just racing, you just have to be ready for anything.
Oh, good. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Are you good? Yeah, great.
Coming up on kilometre 135, we're past halfway through the race, feeling good, feeling fast. We got clear air, other cars running good, and then we begin misfiring. So we're frantically trying to change pumps and check the issue, check the dash, what's going on, how can this be happening again?
Change pump. Huh? Change pump. Yep. What the f is going on? I don't know. What do you want us to do? We're gonna have to fucking checking something. It's not gonna be something obvious. Check it. Oh.
Jumping out of the Eaton car, there was nothing I could see wrong with the Eaton car. I thought it was fuel, so I was checking all of the injectors, connections, fuel lines, AN lines, pumps, tank, all of that, and there didn't seem to be any issues, so I couldn't really do anything more than that.
The feeling of just pulling over on the side of the Eaton road when you're putting down a great run, it just sucks. There is nothing worse than when you're going good and something just f***s up the whole hard.
Get back in, come on! Get back in! Get back in!
Heading back towards Alice Springs. Just got a text from the boys, the car's out. Fuel cut. It's an issue that we've been having, and thought we had it all sorted, all dialed in. That's Finke 25 done again. They had a 10-minute lead on the next 10 car as well through the 2 checkpoints. Fuck. Finke.
You know, and you never know if it's, just the app catching up. But unfortunately, the boys are out. I got through to Justin. It's a fuel issue. He's going back to get them now. He's in the chase car. We'll get some more updates soon, but devastated. They were flying through.
Huh? Fuck, we have to just finish, man.
The importance of getting into Finke on day one is the fact that the race is literally called Finke there and back. To be able to compete when you go back, you got to get there first, or otherwise you're classified as a D and F for day 2 as well.
Just outside of Mount Squires, I got the boys on the tracker. They're going to be coming past us any minute. The plan is now they got the car going again. They're in limp mode. We've been talking through satellite to them. They're in limp mode. They can do kind of 50, 60 kilometres an hour. They're going to come down the track, but the plan is they had about a 10-minute lead. We know 2 of the 10 cars are out in their class, so the plan is just get, here they come, I can hear them. The plan is just get the thing into Finke, get them in position. It's revving now. He's going now. You can hear Christian, he's going. Yeah, you can hear it. Hear that fuel cut? All right, we've got to get back in the ramp. I'm going to go chase him in, and I'll just stay right beside him on the road. Let's go.
The race.
So I've just gone on Live 360 to check if Justin's gotten back to get the kids, and they're moving. I don't know, exciting. Stay tuned.
Overall time, one of the great things that the Finke idea they came up with.
Go the boys!
Right, so now we're on the fast chase. Twins have just come past us. So we just got to get up to speed. I'm just going to sit right beside them. You can hear that fuel cut issue. They just can't get up to speed. So look, the plan is they're still leading on course in 10 class. So they're on course, they're still leading. Corrected time, they've probably lost 15, 20 minutes. I think the plan is right now, let's try and get the car into Finke. I'll get the boys, I'll get Matty Sprite, I'll get Kent to log in. Here they come, they're up there, and we'll see if we can figure out what's going on in that ECU. Something's giving it that fuel cut. Could be a sensor, could be something stupid like that, but this is all part of Finke. Let's get them in there, reset, and then tomorrow, we're just gonna have to see what the time is, and Ashton's just gonna have to go full send and drop the wheels off the thing. That's hard to watch. Yeah. That is very, very hard to watch.
I know.
They're doing it though. They're just, never say die, dude. Just get the car into Finke, let's reset. It ain't over yet.
Now they know to complete Finke and get the car on the box, you have to finish day one. There is just no two ways about it. If they have to drive the car into Finke on 3 wheels, that's what they have to do. Car was coughing and splattering. I could tell Christian had the thing flat out, it'd pick up revs and then it'd lose it. And I got up beside him and I'm just like, go, 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 just get the car to Finke. And there was quite a metaphor on that drive back into Finke, you know, having the kids right beside me for that 100 Ks, and I don't care what happened, I would have written my car off, just making sure I kept them in sight. You know, if I had the opportunity to resolve an issue and get the car into Finke, and I just stayed on their wing and followed them all the way into Finke, and you know, I was so proud of them that they got it. They knew the job, they knew the task. Get the car into Finke and we'll reassess, we'll reset, and see if we can get them home clean on day 2.
Funny enough, not that it's funny for anyone, we've got the 10 car on the right hand side in limp mode, and look right in front of me, so Gallard in my old truck, that's the old 488 truck, now the 454 truck, he's broken down as well, so there's a lot of attrition. We've seen broken down cars absolutely everywhere. This is Finke. I just heard Trav Robinson just set the fastest time ever to Finke with a 1 hour 38, smashed the record by 3 or 4 minutes. And Bo also beat the record and came in 3 minutes behind him in the 2-wheel drive. So the Robinson brothers go 1-2 on day 1 here at Finke. So yeah, pretty exciting. You can see cars just now coming around. The twins are just out of my dust back there. But Sarah's there waiting. We'll see if we can get the car figured out. And tomorrow we're just going to have to figure out where we sit and make another game plan.
They made it through, so they had some dramas with fuel. We'll find out all about that, but I'm just happy that they've made it to Finke.
Yeah! Right, they made it, they're here.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're not looking that bad. They're 20 minutes behind first place.
You're fine.
We'll give Ashton the permission tomorrow just to break the car. When it'll bin it, dude, 20 minutes, I reckon Ashton could put that down. So let's say.
Fuel issues from 120 mark, he
The
said,
whole way.
basically, and then they're very despondent, but
Yeah, they're pissed.
I said, is he here? Oh, that's what I said. I said, I'll get it fixed. Wow, that's pretty ordinary, isn't it?
110 kilometres.
You know what I appreciate though?
That's 10 minute late.
I appreciate that they're nice to hold us.
For everyone who was holding on for the 1088 to make their way in, they have made it to Finke, 2 hours 31 minutes, so definitely with an issue there. I saw a couple of things.
But the run up until then was just, yeah, it was good, and then, yeah, it just turned all bad fast, so, yeah, but we're here. Off the line, car was feeling right, hailing turns, hitting the bumps. It was just, yeah, just everything was just going well.
reading all of the gauges of the fuel pressure. I wasn't dropping. At the battery voltage, I was all good. So couldn't really tell from inside of the car or even outside of the car what was going on.
Yeah. Oi. Not even 20 minutes in it, though. Not even 20 minutes in it. Yeah? You made it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So better than nothing.
Yeah.
It could have been all over, could have been back to Alice Springs, yeah? It's still a shot.
I got chocolate.
Not even 20 minutes in it.
What car?
10:01.
Huh?
10:01.
That's it. So what?
10:57, we don't know what happened. Sam in Deepwell, right in Deepwell. You know when you like my message? Straight after that. Sam's out. Bissar, we don't even know. I don't think he's crossed the line, so I think he's out. And the 10:01, Ash, there's like 20 minutes to make up tomorrow, though. You can do it.
The importance of getting into Finke. If you don't get here, there's no point for racing on the second day. So even though we didn't put down any time that we didn't want, us getting into Finke sets us up to be able to race again on day 2.
I spoke to Matty, he reckons crank angle sensor. He said, I'll put my money on crank angle sensor. So you guys get yourself sorted out. I'll pull the data from the car. Yeah, I'll get it off. And let's see if we can figure out what it is before we start the prep. Yeah. It's all right. No, you're not out of the race, dude. Yeah? Just regroup, have a bit of a break. We'll get the data out the car and let's have a look at it and see if we can sort it. Yeah? And then we'll make a call. At least you made it, because DNFing would have sucked.
So after coming in over the line, we found out that we're second in class, which is not a terrible turnout for the day. We wanted the first, but with all of the issues that we had today ending up in second, we're just going to have to push tomorrow, see what happens.
Just pulling down the file log now, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to check the data on the car. I'm going to send it off to the boys back in home. So Matty's Bright from Pits and Kennett Heightswalker on standby at the moment. They're thinking it's a crank angle sensor is the initial thoughts. So I'll get the data out, we've got the Starlink hooked up to the car, send the data straight back to them. We're going to have a look at the log and hopefully they can give us a really quick solution that we're not chasing the gremlin all afternoon. Plan is we're going to get this sorted first before we start any prep on the car. So we'll get this done, get the boys to take it for a hit, make sure it's all good, and then we'll start a full prep if we can get it going.
Strategy for tomorrow is just get in the car, go decently hard. We got 20 minutes to make up on the car in first place, so yeah, we'll just have a gaze of what happened.
The atmosphere this year was definitely different. Down at the Finke end, it was really just family. So different. There wasn't as much chaos going on, which I think also helped with pumping the boys up for that next day.
If you had to sum it all up in one word, it'd be pride, 100% pride. I'm proud that the boys did what they did. They achieved it. They achieved their goal. They got their car into Finke. There was no throwing the hands up. The car's, you know, the car's no good. We're not getting it into Finke. They just knew that they had to get into Finke. But the other part of that pride was, I mean, for this year it's just the family and very, very close friends there, you know. It was just that the full family experience of off-road racing that I talk about in every episode, you know. This year it was different because there was no one else to lean on but us. It was just the unit, the family unit, you know, with the extended family there as well. And it was just, I think that was the best end of day one at Finke that I've ever had. You know, there was no bullshit, there was no over emotion about the day. There was just a job to be done. Let's get the car fixed, let's get it prepped. Everybody jumped in and got it done. 20 minutes to make up on day 2. Ashton is fast. And he is stupid fast, but his speed always comes at a cost. And tomorrow, day 2, he's got the keys to the city. I've told him I don't care what happens to the car, you've got 20 minutes to make up. get the job done.
Race day 2, how you feeling, Bruce?
Good, mate. Good.
Good?
Yep.
Plan for today?
We just have to go. We just have to give the car everything that we got because we didn't come in for thirds. We're going to go for first.
Yeah, you just got to let your brother eat.
We gotta make some serious time up to 20, get there. But
22 minutes you've got. How you feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Plan for today, bro?
Go hard.
Just
go home.
Just let her eat, dude.
Yeah.
Just let her eat. 22 minutes you got to make up. So I think today, mate, we really got to see what the big dog can do. You got the keys to the city, mate. Just send it. Yeah. So they got 7 minutes to second place. They got 22 minutes to first place. We've had a good chat last night, and the game plan is today just get the thing to quick, win it or bin it. Yeah. Get it back into Alice as quickly as you can. Be safe. Yeah. And just push the car as hard as you can. Yeah. You got that rear main seal leak. If she's going to blow, she's going to blow. Just let her go. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Cool. All right. Ready to rock? We're heading off, mate.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Have a good run. Have a good run.
Love ya.
Be safe. All right.
Drive safe, yeah?
This morning, about to take off back to Alice. Very, very nervous. So the boys had an awesome run until they had their issues. They got a lot of time to make up. We'll be watching them on the way, but I just want to get back there so I can settle and hopefully they do really, really well and they're safe.
Gonna be a push. Oh yeah. It's gonna be testing. That dust is gonna be. Just have to do it, mate. Yeah.
Anything's possible as long as everything goes the right way. We had a 22-minute gap to first, which is a lot, but we don't think it's too delusional to think that we can get it done. So it's either we get the job done, and it's one of the coolest things to happen in a 10 car at Finke, or we go down in a blaze of glory and we look damn good doing it.
The 2 of the 2025 Chats Finke Desert Race. Our section is underway with Travis Robinson and Paul Curry off the line in the 813. There we go, Bo Robinson off the line.
The biggest battle is going to be getting a round cars. The kind of good thing about being at the back with these slower cars, you can get round and faster. If you're battling someone that's your same pace, it could take a while to actually clear them. So we know that we have a lot faster closing gap than a side. So getting up to them, getting on them, not having to be in dust as much is definitely going to be a help. It's just actually getting around them.
Go. Go, baby. That's it. Green. Green, mate. Green. You got 8. G out here. G out. Left 1 and right 1. Left 1 and right 1. That's it. Right 1. Slow, roll. Okay. Tap down. Just roll. Yeah. Back in it. Left 1, right 1. Left 1, right 1. That's it, mate. Crest it. Left 1. Crest left 1.
Alright guys, so we've just pulled over on the side of the service road. We are trying to get to Alice to meet the boys there. And we've come across a bit of an issue. A little bit sad, just had a little meltdown, but Mum's up there somewhere with the ST5 in the white Ram. Try and do a loop, come back. We've pulled off, we're good. But that's not a fun time. you're picturing like railway spike has just been through my wheel, right?
Yeah.
No, the whole tyre is bloody blown off. That's bad.
Okay. Jack her up. Okay, so we've had a little bit of an accident. Amia has shredded her tyre on the way back to Alice Springs to see the boys come across the finish line. So what we're going to do is we've got Justin back down the track. He's chasing, so he'll catch up with her. So Taylor and me are going to keep going because we know that Justin's here, and they might even get to see the boys go past. It'll only probably take them another 10 minutes, but we just want to get there, make sure that someone's there to see them come across that finish line, because they definitely will.
The way you put on all the screws and you change them out all by yourself. You're my favourite.
Don't forget that camera does audio, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Morning, welcome to race day 2. The twins have just left the line. They literally went off the line just 30 seconds ago. And believe it or not, where we are at about the 90k mark from Alice Springs, you can hear Trav Robinson on his way. There is a battle going on behind him at the moment. You got Trav leading the front, Bo's just behind him, and then right behind them, Billy Getty's in the Tisco, and Kaminsky's Tisco is having a mad battle with Boston in the Turbo Geyser truck. So this is going to be an epic thing. You can see the dust up there. Helicopter up there behind me. Finke, baby. Here we go. Let's watch Trav come through. Oh, yeah, he's on, yeah, Russ. There's the Finke race leader. Trav Robinson on the pedal. Bo's right behind him. Yeah, boy. Oh, he's just cruising, eh? He just wants that one too. I have never seen him drive that slow, ever. I've never seen him drive that slow.
I've been towards the back of the field on day 2. It's like playing a game of basketball against your little cousins. You have so much fun because you're just beating the hell out of them. So passing all of those Can-Ams, I didn't lift one time. We just went around them, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Green, green. Chris, green, straight. Chris, green, straight. Green, mate, green, green. Green, green. Look at that pass. That button going. Yep, Chris. That's it, mate. Go around him. Yeah, that's it, mate. Left one, right one, green. Left one, right one, green. Doing f***ing awesome, mate. Yeah, he's in motion here. Green, green, mate, green, green. Run it up. Get him. Green, green. That's it, mate. Come on. Holding it. Green, green. Green, green. Woo-hoo! This is it.
We were having probably one of the best runs we've ever had in that car. It was all just working. It was dialed in, driving wasn't dialed, car wasn't dialed, passes dialed, notes dialed. We literally couldn't ask for a better run in that car. It was, me and Ashton had a moment there, just like thinking like, wow, like this is seriously cool.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Right one green, right one green, right one green. That's it. Just follow it round, that's it. 5, okay? Right one crest, right one crest, right one crest. Right one gravel, right one gravel. Might be more Gatlow.
I'm watching Ashton on the tracker, and the pace on this kid is exactly what I thought. He's hell for leather. That 10 car, I just seen reeling cars off one after the other. I would say in that first 50 kilometres, hand on heart, I reckon he probably made 5 or 6 minutes like he needed to. He was a bat out of hell in that car, and you could see it in the vehicles that he was passing.
Green, mate, that's it. Green, left one, straight green. Left one, straight green. Left one, straight green. That's it, mate, that's it.
I have no idea on timing. My job is to just focus on driving the car. I felt like we were fast. I feel like we were making up time.
Good drive. Right one, left one, green. Right one, left one, green. Right one, left one, green. Left one, green. Left one, green. That's it. Right one, crest green. Right one, crest green. Crest green, mate. Crest green. Yep. A powered steering. Gone, is it? Yep. What do we do there? Crest, left one, green, mate. Crest, left one, green. Yeah, no, we're done. Left one, right one, green. Left one, right one, green.
I could feel the steering get a bit heavier, which was concerning, and then we came over a crest, the car unloaded, and we landed again, and the steering wheel ripped out of my hands, which that only means one thing: our power steering's going. We don't know why, or we don't know how, but we know that it's inevitably going to finish our race, and there's no way of fixing it.
Mate, left one, right one, over. I can't hold it, Christian. Yeah. What do you want? Can't do the whole race like this, man. Yeah. Right one. Fuck, that's fucking... Fuck my wrist. Look at that, it's a mess down there. It's over.
That's it. Day is over. We did the power steering servo. One of the lines, every turn line popped off. We don't have any extra fluid, and we can't crimp that. So that's our day over. We were going hard. The car was feeling bloody great, but unfortunately, that's it. Until next time, Finke, the Finke gods got us again, but we will be back better than ever and get that first place. It's just one of those things you can't really prep for it. It just happens. The race is over.
I got a message from Ash. Power steering failure, race is over. And that was just heartbreaking. Power steering is something that you can't, we've seen it in the comments on all the social media, oh, why don't you just drive the car home? Well, that's obviously coming from people that have never driven an off-road race car without power steering. It's not possible, yeah? It cannot be done. No one could muscle that car 150 kilometres without power steering, and B, it's dangerous, Ashton made the right call. Right, that's it, Finke over. 10 cars coming in, I'm back at Bundoomba. They've blown the power steering. Definitely not the result that we wanted for this year, but yeah. Heart-wrenching, absolutely gutted. The part that failed shouldn't have failed. It's on a low pressure return line. something's happened in the pump or the servo, something's locked up and over-pressurised that line and popped the clamp off. But yeah, just devastating. And that's Finke. That's the voodoo magic of Finke that I spoke about before. These are things you can't prep for, you can't plan for.
It was a really good run until it wasn't.
Dude, you were flying, Ashton.
You need
Where'd the
to
pace?
watch the footage back. That was sick.
Yeah, well done.
Like just clean as too.
Yeah, so power steering hose, all cooked. You got oil everywhere under there?
Yeah.
Bo Robertson took him 13 attempts before he could win Finke for issues exactly the same. Toby Price, I think it took him 4 times, 4 attempts. One of them, or 2 of them actually, were power steering issues, you know, rear end issues. These are things that you just can't allow for. There's no one to blame, but whoever's up above looking down and saying this is going to be a year or it's not.
We've never had an issue with the boys driving. We know they can steer, we know they can nav. It was a bit disappointing this run because we thought that they would absolutely nail it. But you know, it makes them hungrier. So the next race that comes along, they're going to go that little bit harder. They're going to prep that car that bit better.
The 2025 King of the Desert in the car section, Travis Robinson in the 813.
Huge congratulations again this year, the Robinson boys. Like going 1-2, 2 brothers going 1-2, and ultimately that's my dream, to see Christian and Ashton do exactly the same thing at some stage in the future. You know, those guys have put the work in, they've put the effort in. They're a family that lives off-road racing, no different to us. Finke is like Christmas for them, again, no different to us, and to see those boys go in 1-2, that's pretty special.
Well, that's a wrap. Finke, 25 over, Tigers in the back, the adrenaline's worn off. There's already talks about making some changes to the team for next year. A win is coming for these 2. We'll see you soon.
So the plan for Finke next year, we're definitely going to bring the Class 10 back home, reset, fix all of the issues, and then probably take it out to Finke next year. But having a truck sitting over there in Mexico, if we are going to come and race Finke next year, I think we actually come and race Finke next year.
Finke 2026, goosebumps all the way up. But yeah, I said in the Mexico episode, I don't know what's going to happen. What's inevitably going to be the goal for the 10 car? Again, we don't know. We're going to reset. The boys, they want to win that race. You know, I want the boys to win that race. We made a big call this year, not racing the Baja 500 to come out and race Finke, which would have been a whole lot sweeter if they put the thing out the front, but that's going to give us the motivation to come back and see if the boys can get it done. The car that they're going to get it done in, I think you're just going to have to stay tuned, and the 50th anniversary of Finke is next year, and that's going to be the big one. That's going to be the one to win. I think the whole world will be watching that year, and wouldn't it be nice if they did it with the big boys?
That's racing is a line they often say after something unavoidable robs you of a box position. But whether you win or you don't, or whether you finish or you DNF, the crew's still there. The laughs are still had, the race still happened, and the memories still last forever. To us, that's racing.
Finally made it to Alice.
I'll make it slow-mo when he puts them on.
Do it again. Go the boys!
You're not out of race, dude. Yeah? At least you made it, because DNFing would have sucked. 50th anniversary of Finke next year, and I don't think the Patriot crew's going to miss it for anything. Yeah?
Finke is undoubtedly the birthplace of Patriot campers. And next year, Finke turns 50.
We're not as elegant as F1 drivers, but we'll make it happen.
And if I know Justin and the twins, they wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hey, well done, mate. Well done.
Hell or high water. 10 car or 800 horsepower trophy truck.